Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Voxel Twig and we're back in another episode of All the Mods 7 to the Sky. Today we got a lot planned and we are jumping into a new mod to get us set up for the long term. That's right, we're doing hostile neural networks. But today's episode is going to be packed full. We have a lot on the agenda. We're going to do hostile neural networks. We're going to jump in and explore XNet storage automation, and we're going to bring our base wireless power. So let's jump right in. So first things first, here we got some new crafting patterns in our pattern terminal here. We have everything we'll need for flux storage. So the first thing we're going to do today is we are going to set up wireless power. In that we need flux point, flux plug, and a flux controller. So if we just come in here, flux, we need one flux controller. Next, start. We want a flux. Look at that, he's already done. We'll get a flux. Let's get 5 of those. And we'll get 5 of those. I don't know how you got down here. Lux. Take this, take that, and that. So, let's... Don't know where we're going to keep this forever. But for now, let's pop it here. And then flux plug. I'm fairly certain that this is going to need... Can I put it on this? I can. Okay. That's good to know. So then, let's get some more of those tubes. Alright, there we go. So let's put, if we put a controller here, and the, let's see, receives energy, adding it to my flux network, flux plug, go. So name flux plug, create new network, Voxel Twig's network, private, create. Okay, wireless charging, apply. So if we come over here, network selection, Voxel Twig's network, enable wireless. Okay. So now this wireless charging is effective. So if that works the way it's supposed to, output, then we should be able to apply. Yep, there it is. I just watched this just shot up to 2 million, so that fully charged it. So now we should be able to fly, and then yep, see, it goes down and then it goes right back up. Down, up. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So, step 1, complete. Okay. So, step 2 here is we are going to explore hostile neural networks. So with that, what we can do is we can get models of all these different mobs and put them into a simulation chamber to simulate killing them, which creates little loot balls that we put into a loot fabricator. Now, we don't need all of them. What we're really looking for is we want the wither skeleton, because he will get us the wither skeleton prediction, which we can use to get wither skeleton skulls. So that's the first big one that we want. And then I believe The next one is Enderman. Because with Enderman, we can get... I'm looking for Wither Stars, because I know we can use this to make... Nether Star. Here it is. Generalized Ender Prediction. And this one is what comes from Enderman as a byproduct. You get a generalized Ender Prediction. So we don't really care about getting the Enderman prediction itself. All we care about is getting this generalized Ender Prediction, because then we can use that to craft Nether Stars. So with those two, we can really start getting our supply of Nether Stars passively. And there's a few other ones that we could look at. Like Blaze might be good. We could probably just do Wither. But we'd have to spawn a bunch of withers in and kill them. That could be the play, you guys. We could do that. We'll see how the first one plays out first. So to do that, we need a model framework, which requires some of these, which requires some. I don't have any sticks. All right. Let's make some of these and get some of these. We're gonna make 4 to start with. One, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need a deep learner. And the deep learner here is going to be what we keep in our hand. So check this out. So if we look at the deep learner, no data model found. So what we have to do is we have to find a mob. We have to right click on it with one of these model frameworks and put it in here to start leveling it up. So let's head to the Nether. Now the real question is, I don't know if the Flux network works across dimensions or not. Let's go to the end first. Alright, so we got plenty of Endermen around. So let's check that out. And now we got one of these guys. And we can see it's a faulty model. So if I pop him right into here, we can get information on him. Model accuracy upgrades to basic in 6 kills. And we can see in the top left of our screen up there, we need 6 kills. So let's just go to town on these guys. Can I keep this in my offhand? And yeah, there we go. 5 left. And then I'm just gonna murder. And then you see it just upgraded to the basic tier. Let's go here, it's a little less loud. So now we can see that it is a basic data model. So now if we put it in, it'll have a higher, look, we can see the model accuracy is 9.25%. So every time it simulates the fight, there's a 9.25% chance that we will get, what the hell was that? That we will get the prediction matrix that we want. What's going on over here? What the hell is this? What the hell was that? We got netherite boots, epic shader grab bag, and Swanky Stella's venomous shield of the defender. Inflicts poison. Coolio. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kill, and I'll see you guys in a second once we have this thing fully leveled up. Alright, we got one left. Here we go, and boom. Now our model is self-aware, which means Accuracy is 99.5%. And it took a while. I mean, not like a while. It was, the kills were fast, but the last, to go from to the superior to self-aware took 50 kills. So I don't know if we're gonna do the one for the wither, because I don't think I feel like killing 50 of them. But we got the first one that we wanted to self-aware, which is perfect, which means now we're gonna go home. I don't know why we're down here. It's fine. And then we're gonna go into the nether. We're gonna do the same thing with wither skeletons. Hello? Hello, town? I'm sure there's one around here somewhere. Oops. Let's take this out of our pocket real quick. Got him. Put that in there. And now we're gonna get to murdering wither skeletons. Look at all this bolstering diamond leggings of stubbornness, tribo, ice bow. So now we're just gonna murder these guys, and I'll catch you guys in a hot second once we're done with killing all of them. We also decided to use the one for zombie pigmen. This one's gonna kill you, so. And boom. Alright, now we have 4 self-aware data modules. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright. Look at all our loot. Look at all this crap. I don't need really any of this. Let's get rid of that, that. Don't want that, that. Keep all the stuff though. Excuse me, sir. All right. Perfect. So let's throw all of this into our computadora. Just like that. Whoops. I needed that. Yep. Okay. So now we have 4 self-aware data models. So now we need to set up our loot fabricators and our simulation chambers. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of, and I'll see you guys in one hot second. Okay, so we got a new platform out over here. I don't know everything that's going to be on this platform yet. I know that it's going to be home to a lot of our hostile neural network stuff. So for right now, we're going to get started. We need 4 simulation chambers. And we'll 4 loot fabricators. And we'll have, let's see, if that's the corner, 1 for piping, and then block. So we should be able to do that. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So now this is where we would put our data model, and this is where we would get our items out. Now the next thing that we're going to want here is a controller from XNet, and we need one of these. And then we're going to need some of these. Oh, I need chests. I have just a thing. Let's craft 20 of them. Thank you. And now we can get some of these. Perfect. So what these connectors are going to do is we're going to put it on the back of everything here. And then we're going to put our controller down here. And we are going to put a flux point. No, I want it one away. just so I can, there we go, flux point. And now, Voxel Twigs network. This has power. And then we put a connector there. And this connector's name is going to be power supply. That way we know. And now we should now we should be able to create channels here. And we'll need a couple barrels, I would imagine. Let's see what happens if I xnet item create channel. Everything's fine. Everything's a-okay. Let's see here. All right. Good news. We figured it out. It was just we needed a connector connected to the actual controller as well. So now we can see all of our things here. And we're also... I know I want a barrel. That's what I want. I want 2 of them. 1, 2. Because we should be able to put a connector on here. And there. And there. Now, is that all of my things? It is. Perfect. Okay. So far, so good. Now, we need to take these out of here. And we're going to put 1 in each. Perfect. Okay. And now, we need matrices. So let's craft up 100 to 300. Go. Okay, here we go. Matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Now they all have matrices, but none of the thing has power. So we're gonna make our first channel here. Is going to be remove channel or channel okay, channel 8 I guess we'll make. It's going to be xnet energy create, and it is going to create. We're going to extract energy. And then we're going to provide energy to all of these. And we can see here, it is providing energy. So we'll do that for all of them. Insert, insert, insert. Now, these all have power. This does not have any power. That's suspicious. Okay. Doopy-doo. Let me troubleshoot this. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so we got it all figured out. I think our limit was because of how much energy could go through here, but we just fixed it. We just added universal cables and the flux point over to the side here. So now everything has power. And I also went ahead and if you come into the back here, and you right click on all of these, you can name them. So now when we go into the controller, we can see that everything has a name. And I wish we remove this channel. Okay. And then remove this channel. Okay. Okay. So now we have channel. It's perfect. And everything has its models in here. So now what we would need to do is I put some matrices in this chest. Eventually, this will be automated. We're going to hook this into our AE2 system. But for now, we're going to look for channel 1. We want an item create channel 1 matrix provider. Okay. And we want right here matrix storage is going to go into the sims. So we want to create inserts, right? And then matrix storage is going to be extract. So it should extract from matrix storage and insert into all of these in theory. Okay, so there it goes. It's going into that one. It's going into this one first. I wonder, can we do stack? Yep, so now it's going to put a stack at a time in. And these will start to fill up, which is perfect. So let's wait until they all have at least one. Okay. So this one's going to be generalized ender prediction. This one's going to be generalized nether prediction. Because that's going to go in our loot chest. And now the second channel is going to be item secondary transfer. And what this is going to do is this is going to create, extract. This is our ender simulation, so that's going to be our generalized ender. And then these three are all going to also be extract, and they're going to be these ones. And so what this is going to do now is this is going to pull all of the predictions, and we're going to insert it into this barrel. And now we can see, there it goes. Perfect. Now we need one of these. We have Enderman, we have Wither, we have Blaze, and we have Piglin. Okay. Now, we're going to have 4 channels here. 4 more item channels. The first one's going to be Ender. Ender Loot. Ender Sim. So we have Ender Sim is going to be an extract. And we're going to take this out. And then we're looking for Ender Loot. And it's going to be insert. So now it's going to start going in there. And then we're going to do the same thing again. Wither Sim. You don't have to name them all these things. This is just for easier for me to remember and know where everything is. But, you know, to each their own, whatever you guys want to do. Create insert. Number 5 is going to be Blaze Sim. Create extract. Nope, insert. And nope, it's not going to be anything. It's this one. Haha. Blaze, create, extract, filter. Wait, whoops. We made this one wrong. We need item. There it is. Blaze Sim. See how silly you can be if you forget to set it to item. It's going to try to look for gases. Insert. And the last one is Pigman Sim. Wait, nope. See, we just set it and we did it again. Pig main sim. Create. No, we don't want that. We want to insert here. Actually, we want to set, always make sure you set the extract first. That way you have a chance to set the filter. Okay. So now these goes in there, 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 and there. And so for this, we're going to want ender pearls. For this, we're going to want wither skeleton heads. For this is blaze rods, obviously. And for this, we're just going to go with gold. And then I think the max is 8 channels. So I think what we can do is we can make one channel. Hopefully we can make one channel for all of this. Create, loot, gather. So if we have loot, fabricator, ender loot, create, extract, ender pearl. This is going to be extract wither skulls. This is going to be extract blaze rods. And this one will be extract gold. And then if we come all the way down to loot storage, we should be able to insert. And now the real question is, insert, stack, 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 stack. Okay, so now we don't have to select it a second time. It'll just always go, which is perfect. And now this is filling up with all of our tasty, delicious loot. And now we just need to get this hooked up into our system here. Once we get zombie, blaze, wither, and that. Cool. Perfect. Okay, so I got everything figured out that we'll need to do here to make this hooked into our ME system. It's going to be some cabling down underneath into the computer, but for now, what we can do here is we're going to need 2 things. We're going to need an export bus. We're going to need a crafting card. And we are going to need one of these. So if I pop this bad boy here, and then I throw a crafting card in there, and I put prediction matrix inside here. So once we get this hooked up to our system, it will request prediction matrices from the computer. And if there are none in the computer, because we have the crafting card in here, and we have the, we have the pattern in our pattern encoder for it, it will automatically craft them and put them into here. So I'm going to run the cabling. I'm going to get this hooked up. These are going to export to barrels right here with a drawer controller. And then that's going to also be hooked into the ME system. So I will see you guys in 1 second. All right, so we got everything hooked up. We got our export bus into our barrel. So now once we hook this up, this is going to start crafting these automatically and transfer them. We can see it's already working. Once we hook this up, everything in these drawers is going to automatically be a part of our ME system. And then these will just keep on doing their thing here and producing all of our items infinitely. And it looks like everything is working perfectly. So now if we come in here and we look at prediction, we can see generalized nether prediction. For whatever reason, the ender prediction doesn't show up here. I don't know why. It's odd. Ender. Yeah. But if we look at the matrix here, there's none in the computer, right? But this is still crafting them. So this will always try to stay full based on what we have in the computer system. So that is absolutely perfect. And this is our really automated setup. The next step is going to be to set up the same kind of system we have with this barrel here, but to use the generalized ender predictions and the wither skeleton skulls to try to craft wither stars. And if I can't get this figured out why this isn't showing in our system, then we'll just have to craft a wither data model, and I'll just have to go farm that. But that is where we are going to wrap up today's episode. You guys, if you like the episode, please hit that like button down below and leave me a comment. And if it's your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, you guys, I am Voxel Twig, and I will catch you all next time.